Morning, I'm doing my morning charge routine, as we say in Russia, утренняя зарядка. And what makes it fun with kettlebells is that you can do, juggling, right? Something like simple, but where you don't necessarily like push or pull, but it's kind of like your whole body has to work. The simplest one is just doing circles like this.
This is great for your biceps.
And it improves the grip, so if you do these and the next time, you meet a buddy and you say, hey, how are you doing? You can really grab somebody's wrist. Yeah, by the way, if you can see, my truck is way back in my parking lot. There's no trailer. So, trailer's gone. Okay, let me see if I can do at least a couple of... Basically, you have to lift it to your shoulder height and then push it. Make it spin and then you catch the handle on the rebound. It sounds kind of like easy, but let's see if Uncle Sergei can do it. Ready? Too much. All right, let's try it again. Almost. Oh. I probably won't be able to do it with my left hand. So, lots of room to grow. What I'm doing today is taking care of a tire situation on my truck. This is Cal Tire in Cambridge, and these guys, I was just paying attention how all their little trucks, like the pickup trucks, they're all GM. And I noticed that it's always like this, when people, I guess, start buying, trucks, like at a business where they need the pickup trucks, they stick to one brand, either like Ford, GM, Dodge Ram. And if you've been attentive last few videos, right? So I got these Bridgestone, and I don't remember how did I end up with Bridgestone. I thought, like, I checked my spec, actually, the spec sheet for the truck when I was buying it. It shows Michelin, because I remember I said I don't want Bridgestone on the front. I know they don't last that long, and these are 12R 22.5s, right? So that's a big solid tire, but see, that's what started happening, right? All these little hills and valleys in here, very irregular wear, and yeah, so I don't know if you can, but basically, yeah, this is lower than this. It's all bad, like in here, it's kind of like spot, very, very spotty wear, and I think it's because of the shocks, probably, but I don't know, why did they go bad this early? Like, the truck has 175,000 kilometers, or just 110,000 miles on it. And anyway, so the best tire, of course, for the front, especially when you're running heavy. And those are my springs. By the way, the news on the spring is that because they're tapered, the spring shop said they cannot install another leaf. But what I can do, like a more expensive option, is changed to a different spring assembly. So instead of 2 springs, it'll have 3. No, wait. It'll have the same 2 springs. It'll have, the springs will be thicker. But the guy says he's too busy Tuesday, like after the holiday, because Monday is some civic holiday here in Canada. Everybody's closed. So, and Tuesday he says he's too busy, so he's gonna. I need to give him a few days, you know, like call him when I'm coming, like from the road, and he says bring the truck. He needs it for a full day, and he's gonna measure everything, all the distances over there, and then he'll call his supplier, and they'll make sure they find something like matching, and then he says he places the order. If my truck is there first thing in the morning, like 8 o'clock, he'll have the proper springs around 11. And then on the same day he'll finish installing them, and around, like he says, 4 or 5 o'clock you'll have your truck. And I really want to do this. I really want to reinforce the front. But what happened with tires, you know, I found Michelin has a XZE or XZE 12R 22.5, and the static load radius and diameter are the same as this Bridgestone R250, which everybody says is now discontinued. But you see, it's a very, very strong tire. It can carry 7,390 pounds, and static radius is what, 19.8 inches at 120 pressure, and that's the diameter, 42.7, maximum speed 75. And that's one thing I learned about tires, is that some cheaper tires, you gotta watch out. The maximum speed will say 65, you know, and then they can blow basically if you go with, you know, with a full load on a hot day down the hill, and your speed is a typical, you know, 70 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour. So, and that's what I've been checking. And so yeah, so I found Michelin, and I call these guys. Like, this is my, you know, typical place where I go to do work on tires and check tire pressure, and they say, okay, no, we don't have them in stock. Let us check to see when we can get them. And then they say, well, let us call Michelin. And turns out that particular tire, XZD 12R 22.5, it's sold out everywhere. Nobody has it because Michelin was having some issues with rubber, like with materials. So nobody has these tires, you know. And I asked them, I said, well, how long do you think these will last? Because, you know, I don't want to get stranded on the side of the road with a heavy load. And the guy looked at that side, he says, well, maybe a month. Well, I guess he's thinking I'm running like 24/7, maybe like 10,000 miles. So probably they would last like another 1.5 months, you know, but I said, okay, let me have Bridgestone R250. They say discontinued. The new one is R268. Jesus, what's the R268? Now I have to research the specs again. Do you have it in stock? No, we have to order it. Okay, what do you have in stock? 12R 22.5. They say Firestone. That's another winner, but you know, it's the same quality as Bridgestone, but at least it's called FS561. The same size, same load capacity, 7,390 pounds, same static radius, same pressure, same diameter, you know, and same maximum speed. I said, you know what? I don't care. I want front tires to be good, and also I'm getting some beads. You know, they have those beads. One of the guys on my channel said that's a good idea, so I'm gonna give them a try. Instead of doing a balancing, I'm gonna ask them. They're like over here, they're $30 a bag, so they put a bag of those beads into each tire, and it takes care of balancing. And then, of course, once you have new tires, you got to do alignment. And the scale tire, they have shops equipped with alignment for big trucks, but not this one. And the nearest I found is in Simcoe, Ontario, which is like 50 kilometers away, like 30 miles, but you know, I gotta do it before I hit the road. So I already booked an appointment. So today's Saturday, so I'm getting tires, and then Monday's holiday. Tuesday, 1 o'clock, I'm doing just the alignment on the front axle, because I know the rear one, I checked all of them like a few months ago. I know the rear ones are good, and that's what I'm doing today. And maybe, and the guy's running late. See, the gate is still closed. Like, that's where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go on this pad, and that's where they do all the heavy truck work, because the regular tires over here. Oh, the guy's coming. So you're gonna...
Yeah, I'll take care of this.
Okay. You guys showed up, that's the good news. 8:18, 18 minutes late. Well, 90 minutes and about 1,500 Canadian later, I'm back in my yard. I'll show the new tires in a second, they look great. So I'm back here, I moved my car. And the plans for the weekend are, I'm losing my tolerance with the beeper behind here, right? So a few months ago I opened this panel here, right, and I added a piece of styrofoam cup, like the bottom. I really want to do something like more permanent. I'm gonna go to Canadian Tire, like auto parts store, and get something that can dampen that sound. And also this part here is being slowly driving me crazy. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, this part. And some guy mentioned that he'd fix it with basically you gotta open it and put something under it, some kind of a material. Because yeah, imagine if it does it like that when I just touch it with my hand. And when you're driving on the road, it just makes lots of noise. So that's the plan. And then I gotta do, this is the end of the month, right? So I gotta do my books. Like profits, expenses, file my sales tax. So just like typical stuff I do at the end of the month. But then what comes with the territory, and just in case, I know a lot of guys watch this that are not truckers, this video just gives you like one of the quick examples how many expenses you can have when you own your own truck and trailer. Like the tires are pretty expensive, right? And if you miss the point in time when they start wearing out funny, and you didn't change your shocks or something, or they were not balanced properly, or maybe the alignment was a bit off, and that's it. Then sooner or later you need new tires. And this is it. Firestone 12i 22 5s. I don't think, oh, and these are of course 16 ply. I don't think I ever ran Firestone tires on the front. Well, the groove looks okay, pretty deep, But of course I'll have to clean it, I hate when you get new tires and they're always dirty on the outside. Maximum speed 120 kilometers an hour, 75 miles per hour. Okay. I never saw maximum speed rating written down on the tire, but the material looks pretty good, Maximum load single, yeah, 7,390 pounds for a single position, and that's what I want for this 14,600 Yeah, my Bulldog probably needs a wash. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, it's raining today, so you're gonna be clean. All right, so let's get out of here. Switching vehicles. I haven't worked, for a week dealing with the trailer, right? Transferring my chains and binders, and I still have to go to the company yard and pick up my temporary trailer. I have no idea what it's gonna be, but they said I have to bring my own chains and binders, so we'll see. So this is it. This was just a quick